Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Reason I'm knocking on your door is because I helped the Johnsons, your neighbor, take out their trash. And they sent me over here to ask you if you have somebody who takes care of your trash for you.
I do not.
Well, would you be opposed to me doing it for you?
No, actually, that sounds incredible.
All right, well, fantastic. So if you have any trash right now, I can just grab it.
Yeah, I'd be good with it, yeah.
All right, fantastic. Because I can take that out to my truck, and then I'll get the rest of your stuff.
I do not want to touch it, honestly. So, that would be very helpful. Thank you. Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Reason I'm here, because I took out the Johnson's trash. That's what I do for a living. And I was curious if you have somebody who takes out your trash.
I do, yeah.
Well, are they as awesome and smiley as me?
I guess not, no.
Do they also do it for free for this month?
No.
Because I'll do both of those, and the extra smiley stuff is on me.
If it's actually free, yeah.
Yeah, it's free for the first month, and after that, it goes at $29 a month.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, fantastic. Well, if you got a bag, I'll grab what I have, and then I'll bring them out to the truck, and I'll come back with my cleaning supplies.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Hey, how's it going? Hello. I take out the Johnson's trash, and they wanted me to take out your trash. So guess what just happened? I got a no. And guess how much poorer I am? 0% poorer. And so you know what? Yeses can change your life, but you can have as many no's as you want, and nothing else changes. And so all we do is we roll the dice again. Dum dum dum, dum dum dum, and we're back for the cold outreach breakdown. It is you reaching out one-on-one to strangers, and you can do that via email, phone call, direct message, SMS, voicemail, or knocking on someone's door like I demonstrated. Now, let's break down these puppies one by one. This was the nice guy. Reason I'm knocking on your door? So right before we get into this, there's a lot of setup here. So number one, I have trash over my shoulder. The reason for that is because I'm already visually demonstrating what I do. And especially I'm dressed in work clothes. You might think, is this person here to fix something? I have curiosity working on my side because he might have a peephole or look through the window before answering the door, which most people do. So before even getting the knock on the door, I'm trying to look a certain way so that it increases the likelihood that they open the door. Now, the second thing is that I've got a huge secret weapon that most people don't do. So the reason I talked earlier about giving away free stuff is that once you do give one person free stuff, what do you think you should do with that free person? You should leverage it to the greatest degree possible to make as much money as you possibly can for giving away something for free. Because if I can get 10 more sales from the one person I gave for free by name dropping them or by using them as an intro or a segue into a sales pitch, that's worth giving away the service for one person. And so in this example, the Johnsons, which is the neighbor, I could give one person in an entire neighborhood free service and then go to every other door and say, hey, I work with the Johnsons, which then creates trust. And they're like, okay, this is legit. And then I can bridge in. So right now, and I do that in the first couple seconds because I want to disarm them so they don't act rudely to me. If someone knows that you know someone they know, they will act much more polite to you and be far more likely to give you more time to make whatever presentation you want to make. And they sent me over here to ask you if you have somebody who takes care of your trash. Notice the question that I'm asking after preceding it with, I help the Johnsons out, I ask the individual, does he have somebody who's doing this particular service? Because I'm not saying, hey, do you want me to take your trash out for you? I'm asking if they have someone who's doing it, because then I'm leading them down a path that I have an answer on both sides. It's a yes/no question that I have 100% response that's good on either scenario.
I do not.
So this one is an easy one because they're like, I don't have anybody who does this particular service. And believe it or not, as crazy as it sounds, it's actually even better sometimes that they do have someone, because that means they already are willing to pay for the service. So by the way, if someone already has or pays for something, they're more likely to buy from you, not less. Would you be opposed to me doing it for you? And so that's a no-based question. So rather than saying, hey, do you want me to do it? I'm saying, would you be opposed to, or to be a great inconvenience to you, etc., where it's an easier yes by saying no than a pure yes-based question. For all the yes-based salesmen, myself included, I've closed plenty of sales. I'm just saying, you ready to start? Open and going on Monday, let's get started, whatever. It doesn't mean it doesn't work. It just means that in general, when you ask a huge population, a slightly higher percentage will say yes to no question.
No, actually, that sounds incredible.
Great, we got the yes, and we move on. Now, as a side note here, once you get the yes, shut the fuck up and go. Everything you say after the point they said yes is increasing the likelihood that they change their mind. And so as soon as you get the yes, it means that you've said everything that's sufficient, and everything after that point increases the risk that they reverse their answer. You got what you needed, get to the fucking truck, get your shit, move back there, and then get it done. Now let's go through the scenario of I do have somebody already. And I was curious if you have somebody who takes out your trash.
I do, yeah.
Same question, just asking if they have the provider or not. Now he says yes here. Do they also do it for free for this month? So I now have to have an alternative scenario that I can plan, like an alternative offer. Also, as an aside, in a live scenario, you want to sound like someone they know. And people they know don't say, hi, the reason that I'm calling is, if you were on a call script, you'd say, hey, is this Jason? Pause. And they'll be like, yeah. Be like, hey, this is Alex. Pause. And then they're like, where the fuck do I know Alex from? Now here, I ask them like, hey, how's it going? I'm not saying, hey, my name's Alex and I'm here to take your trash out and I want it, like, breathe. Are they as awesome and smiley as me? I'm a big rapport guy. I like cracking jokes at all times in sales. Now that takes a little bit more skill, but it disarms people and people are way less likely to be rude to somebody who's just being incredibly positive, upbeat, and sunny. And so you can be as ridiculous saying, well, do they give you free smiles? It's such a pattern interrupt that people are like, what is this guy saying? They're not gonna be like, fuck you. They're gonna be like, you know what? No, they don't give me free smiles. They'll be like, well, they should be, because with a house like this, I mean, how much trash? You must be creating a ton of trash. And that makes my job better. I love trash, right? Like I could say that kind of stuff and they're like, God, this guy's insane, but like, at least he's funny. And so I could literally have the exact same service and just because they like me better, they'll give me the business. But I pair that with, what I say here is, are they giving it to you for free?
No.
No, they're not. Guess what that makes me? Better than the guy that they have right now. And so then it's like, cool, he did me a favor on this. He's like, so it's just free forever? And it's like, no, it's not free forever. But I can code it by truck, come back and be like, yep, just to be clear, like it's gonna be free for this month. So the next 3 pickups or 4 pickups are on the house. And that's just a way to earn your trust, earn your business, and hopefully give you some free smiles on the house. And then after that, it just goes at 29 bucks a month. Great, do you have your ID on you? Because I'd ask for that, he'd go get his wallet, he'd come back with his ID. So they come with their ID, you write down the information, you say, cool, can I trade you for the card you want to use? You hold on to it until they give you the card, then you swap cards. You write down the credit card information so that they don't mess up the number, because if they write it down, they might change the number so that it doesn't go through. So you write the card information, say, awesome, let me get your autograph, boom. Number 3, the one that everyone's afraid of. I take out the Johnson's trash, and they wanted me to take out your trash. I will tell you this. If you ever do door-to-door, which is the most aggressive of the sales, like the hardest one to do, in my opinion, you will earn respect forever from everyone. Everyone knows what it takes to be a door-to-door salesman. It's like you have to have thick skin and you gotta learn how to talk to people. If you look at Jeff Bezos, you look at Bill Gates, you look at Mark Cubid, you look at Warren Buffett, you look at some of the most successful people in the world, they started in a door-to-door, face-to-face, toe-to-toe selling environment where they got to get rejected. You have to learn how to sell as a base skill. And it doesn't mean that you have to make money from selling, but you have to learn the skill because you're gonna have to sell your wife, you're gonna have to sell your kids, you're gonna have to sell your employees, you're gonna have to sell your investors, you're gonna have to sell customers. And so learning how to get rejected and moving on with your life and realizing that no's are just coins that you toss in the machine where you roll before you get your win, if you can just remember that you're putting it together brick by brick, the success that you want, built on no's, then you get to where you want to go faster. And just don't take it seriously. That guy's having a bad day. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just asking if he wants to take his trash out. Hey, in case this disclaimer wasn't obvious, this is a studio setting and we did it this way so that we could have perfect illustrations of each scenario. Real life is hardly that clean. Some people answer the door with a gun, but this just gives you an idea of just how to literally take the first step, knock on the door, talk to the stranger, ask the girl out, do the thing, and not be afraid of getting no, because no is the price of yes.